So welcome back to another video here in Pennsylvania, and once again we're doing another section on the Union Canal. So I was thinking about delaying the upload of this video because I don't want to make things confusing, but you know, we started on the main line canal. Of course, the Union Canal goes from Reading up to Lebanon. That's the eastern section, Lebanon's summit level, and then from there it descends towards the Soterra Creek and then towards Middletown along the Susquehanna River just south of Harrisburg. And we've been on a detour recently doing the branch canal once we got to Union Waterworks along the Soterra Creek. And I'm still doing that section, but as it goes with this series and obtaining permissions and stuff, I did have a fellow that I wrote to earlier this summer. We were kind of making our way on the west part of the branch canal past Lebanon towards Union Waterworks, and one fellow that I had written to for permission hadn't gotten back to me, and I just kind of let it go. But about a month ago, he called me. He's like, because he found the letter I'd written to him, and he said, "Hey, you're more than welcome to come out and check the locks of my property." So that's what we're going to do in this video. Of course, we've seen this one before. Once again, this is the main line canal. We're not on the branch canal in this video. We've filmed here already. Right up there is the dump, the Lebanon dump, the Greater Lebanon Refuse Authority. Right here is lock number 11, 11 West. Down that way was number 10 and 9. I don't know if you remember that video. We filmed all three of those here. The dump has some property here, and there's a trail that they maintain that the public is allowed to use, and you can visit these locks. That was kind of cool. But then we got up to, I remember standing up on that bridge up there and looking off to the west and lamenting the fact that I couldn't continue on because I didn't have permission for that section up there. But like I said, that changed about a month ago. Of course, there are 5 locks up that way between here and Union Waterworks I didn't get a chance to look at. There might be 2. I know lock 12, he's sure of that one, the landowner, but I believe lock 13 might be on his property too. We'll see. But I don't have permission beyond that. Although there is one more along that road up there, Cedar Run Road, which is right in someone's backyard. My friend John pointed it out to me. You can see it from the road, so we might try to get permission for that one too. So back on the main line canal just for this episode, and then let's see what we can see. Kind of looking forward to this. And then once again, here's lock number 11. Looks like someone cleaned the brush off here a little bit, but yeah, look at this, had a collapse at one point. Looks like it's even, I don't know, it's almost, I wonder how recent. No, this hasn't been that recent, but you can see how the whole wall here is kind of falling in. That looks a little more recent actually. That's sagging in, unfortunately. Yeah. Almost looks like they may have pulled a tree out of here or something. All right, but let's go. Lock 12 is calling, and maybe lock 13, just on the other side there. Yeah, so here's looking across the bridge. I remember that video. I remember looking off this way and, like I said, lamenting that I couldn't head up that way. But thanks to the landowner for the permission, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna head up that way. Lock 12 should be just right up there somewhere. I just gotta find my way down there. It's still early spring, so we don't have that thick vegetation up yet, so it should be a good explore. All right, I just love exploring new territory. You know, I never get tired of finding another lock. I know they all look the same in some ways, but to me they're all unique as well. I know someone said once, you know, if you've seen one, you've seen them all, and I'd have to disagree with that. For me, it's just that, I don't know, sense of adventure of finding the next one. Alright, so I almost thought I made a mistake. I was walking down there along the creek. I looked up here. That looks like a towpath. I thought maybe this was lock 12. There's nothing on the other side. That definitely looks like a towpath of some sort. Alright. The map showed lock 12 being a bit further down than this. In fact, I wonder if I can see it. It almost looks like there's a tunnel way up there. Alright. Let's keep going. Yeah, in the summertime, this would be an awful place to have to walk through. So it's good we're getting it done now. Yeah, but the canal would have run right through here though. Yeah, you can still see kind of the canal shape here. I think we're coming up on that anomaly up here. That looks like a lock, I think. I think I see stonework up there. Yes, we do. Straight ahead. I believe that's lock number 12. If we can get to it. Got a little stream here. Alright. Cool. I gotta figure things out here now. Because I think I want to stay on this side of the stream, I believe. Alright. Alright, so I've been up here on the towpath trail with its thorns and everything. Yeah, right here is lock 12 west. So once again, we're back on the main line canal for this episode, not the branch canal. There you go. You know what? Not in bad condition. Try to get closer here. Looks like I might be able to get right down there through the thorns. Let me get back to you. Yeah, here she be. A little worse for wear. You can see how the corner here collapsed. There's that rounded corner. This corner collapsed long ago too. Yeah, but a lot of that original stonework, let me get down here. A lot of that original stonework is still up though. Cool. That's what we like to see. Alright, let me bring you over here. Yeah. Of course, this one has the same problems a lot of them do. They have the trees growing out of them. You can see how the trees they kind of loosen the rocks and make them fall out, or the blocks. There we go. Beautiful lock number 12 west. Not bad for how old it is, actually. But anyway, let's continue on. You know, his property goes on, so we shall as well. We'll see if there's anything of lock 13 down this way. I'm not sure if lock 13 is on his property or the next one down, but we won't know unless we keep going. So up on the towpath once again, down there's lock 12 west. We'll see what conditions are like down here. Alright. Yep, here's the end of the lock. It looks like it's pretty much collapsed here at this end, but I gotta... Man, it's overgrown. That's the way it is, though. Alright. Yeah, we can step out on this tree here. Oh, this... Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. Got some collapses over here. Alright, but we gotta find a way down. Keep on going. Still making my way down. This looks impressive over here. Yeah, some of this is limestone. I don't know if we've seen too often where they use limestone. Sorry, I got thorns on the camera here. Okay. More thorns. Hold on a second. Yeah, the thorns love the wind muff on my camera. Okay, I'm gonna try and get some. Yeah, this looks pretty awesome right here. We can squeeze up in here. Yeah, this is limestone. I don't ever remember seeing the outer blockwork being limestone before. Here's some of the metalwork sticking out. All different kinds of stone. Here's some looks like red sandstone in there. Yeah, because that block over there is not limestone. So this is a mixture of, yeah, even up top there they have the more conspicuous red sandstone, but they use limestone as well. Alright. Try and back up, get a better shot of this, but here's the end of Lock 12 West. Yeah, there's looking back. Can hardly even see it even here in the spring. Be nice if that could all be cleared away, get a better look at it, but at least it's here. And we've documented it, so that's what this series is about. Alright, let's keep on going. See if we can find anything that might be Lock 13 down this way. Like, so I'm not sure if it's on his property or not. It's just a beautiful day though. The birds are singing. I think I want to get maybe across there. So it looks like there's a ditch on the other side there too. That could be the canal. Okay, so just as I was thinking, the canal is actually over here now. We were down on that side of the creek. The creek is no longer flowing in the canal. So this is still property I had permission to be on now. But here's the towpath trail. And here's the canal. I just want to make sure. So we're gonna, oh, well, we'll see. You got thorns here, but keep going. So still on the towpath. There's kind of a trail on here. Whoops, as I trip over things. Yeah, so this is still the canal, kind of wide right in through here, but alright, so it might be easier to walk down in here actually, although it looks a bit gushy down here though too. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so we're walking in the canal bed right now, where it used to be. So if Lock 13 is up here, actually there's some stones right here. I don't think that's a lock though, but up this way, the canal's gonna kind of curve up to the north, I guess you'd say, a little bit. And Lock 13 should be before that, but I think that's where his property ends too. This fella. This is wet walking through here. Gotta find the dry spots. Yeah, but that's some of the stone work I saw right in there. Looks like there's someone cut a spot through the towpath there. But oftentimes they would use rocks as fill for the inside of the towpath. Yeah. So far the feet are dry. So far. Oh, phone's going off. But maybe I'm wrong. This side looks canalish again now though too. Actually, that block right there looks like it came from a lock. Like one of the top stones. It's possible. It's hard to tell sometimes what's going on. This almost looks like the canal bed, but back there it looked like it was on this side. But sometimes that's the way it is too. Because sometimes they dig the ditch for the canal, but sometimes there's a ditch on either side of the canal too for water control. Sometimes that's what's going on. It seems like there's a ditch on either side of the towpath, and there is. One was the canal, like I said, one was just used for overflow and other things. So, anyway. I just gotta keep my eyes on both sides, looking for any remnants of Lock 13, because I think my journey on this property is coming to an end. Right up there's the road I'm gonna hike back on. I'm not gonna hike back through this mess. Where are you, Lock 13? Please be on this property. But who knows? I mean, if it was completely destroyed, there be nothing left. If they took all the stone away, and sometimes they got filled in by floods or intentional purposes. Just haven't seen anything that looks like it could be down this way. Alright, more of these wonderful friends of mine. Oh, there's some geese down there, just noticed. They're kind of skulking along, hoping I don't see them. They probably have a nest around here somewhere. Alright. You guys know where Lock 13 is? Yeah, so up here is the bend in the creek / canal. It signals the end of the permission I have. But from the old maps, it looked like Lock 13 was before this little bend. But you know, sometimes the old maps are not 100% accurate. But you know, I just saw nothing up this way that looked like another lock. But you know, we've seen locks that have been almost buried in areas like that, where just some of the top stones were showing. So it could be in there, just buried, or if it was over here, it could have been, you know, stones could have been robbed out like they often were, and it just completely collapsed and washed away, eroded away. It's possible too, but usually there's still some evidence, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna like way down here yet. I feel like I'm determined to find something. At least like to look up that way, see if it's just maybe around the bend too. Yeah, still just don't see anything. There's some more stones in here, which almost look like they've been squared off a little bit, because we saw that one up that way a little bit I pointed out. It looked like it was one of the top stones, but kind of look downstream a little bit too. We'll take a poke over that way yet too. I gotta make my way up to the road. Start hiking back in a moment here, but can't really see too well up there. Alright. Some muck across. Alright, so we're gonna have to call it. I don't think Lock 13 exists anymore. Like I said, unless it is actually beyond that curve on the next property, but the map showed locks 14 and 15 being up that way. But sometimes, like I said, sometimes the old maps I'm looking at were made in the 1860s, so sometimes they didn't have things exactly correct. So it's possible it's up that way yet, but it clearly showed it just down here before that curve. But then again, you know, things change. Courses of creeks change too sometimes. But anyway. Yeah, so I didn't get permission for the next property, so I won't really know. That's the way it is sometimes, folks. You do the best you can with what you have. But it's still cool to see Lock 12. It's out there. Thanks once again to the property owner, even for giving me permission. All right, but that'll be it then for this video. As always, folks, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one, wherever that may be.